So we are studying means of spread of infectious diseases. As I told you that the infectious diseases are the diseases which spread from diseased person to healthy person. So, case of the means of the spreading of diseases, infectious diseases can be spread. Infectious diseases can be infectious diseases can be spread from an infectious from infected person to infected person to a healthy person by a number of means, like number of means or methods. Like air, water, layer water, sexual hit. Sexual act, vectors, etc. etc. These are the means by which disease can spread from one person to another person. From an infected person to the healthy person, disease can spread by different means like air, water, sexual act, and the vector. These are the means. So we discuss one by one. First, we have to discuss through the air. Through air. First, spread through air. Spread through air. So, a number of disease causing agents spread through air. When an infected person sneezes, cough, or spits, it releases the droplets, clouds of droplets. These droplets contain microbes, disease causing microbes. These disease causing microbes reach to infected person, reach to healthy person by inhaling of this contaminated air or inhaling of air containing these droplets. This is also called as the droplet infection. So we can write here a number of disease causing microbes are a number of disease causing microbes spread through microbes spread through spread spread through air. A number of disease causing microbes spread through air. When an infected person when an infected person sneezes or coughs or spits. When an infected person sneezes, coughs or spits, it releases droplets containing microbes. Spits releases droplets. These droplets contain microbes or droplets containing microbes. These microbes reach to healthy person by inhaling of this contaminated air. These microbes reach to healthy person by inhaling of this contaminated air. Example, and it is also called as the droplet infection. It is also called as the droplet infection. This is called droplet infection. This is called as droplet infection. So some examples of diseases that is spread by the Examples of the diseases that can spread through air. You are familiar to the common cold, pneumonia, common cold, pneumonia, this is common cold, pneumonia, diphtheria and tuberculosis. Tuberculosis, diphtheria, these are examples of few diseases. Airborne diseases are more common in crowded area. The diseases are more common in crowded area. So person who is suffered from these diseases should avoid to go in an overcrowded area. So this is spread through the air. Now next, spread through water. Second one is spread through water. And second, spread through water. Some infectious diseases can spread through the water. This is also called as the waterborne diseases. This is called as the airborne diseases, and this is called as the waterborne diseases. That diseases will spread by the water or through the water are called as the waterborne diseases. So some diseases spread through contaminated water. Through contaminated water. Through contaminated water. So when through contaminated water, when a diseased person, when the stool are the fecal matter, when the stool of diseased person, when the stool of diseased person get mixed with water, the pathogens pathogen enters into water and use of this contaminated water, use of this contaminated water can cause the disease in healthy person, in a healthy person. Healthy person, when some diseases is spread through contaminated water. While these two of diseased person get mixed with water, the pathogens enters into the water. Use of this contaminated water can cause the disease in a healthy person. So some examples of diseases which spread by water to water. So we use another term, the disease which is spread through the water are called waterborne diseases. So examples of waterborne diseases at the cholera, jaundice, diarrhea. Examples of diseases. Examples: cholera, jaundice, diarrhea. So these are a few examples of diseases and which can spread through water. And next, third one, we can write here. This is the first. This one is the second, and third. We can write the spread through physical contact. Third, we can write the disease is spread through physical contact. So sexual act. Third, spread through sexual act. There are a few diseases which spread by sexual acts from one person to another person. There are a few diseases and which spread through the sexual act from infected person to the healthy person. And these are also called as sexually transmitted diseases. So, the diseases which spread through sexual act are called as sexually transmitted diseases. Are called as sexually transmitted diseases. Examples of these diseases are gonorrhea, syphilis. Examples of such diseases, and AIDS, very important disease. AIDS, you listen about the AIDS, that very famous disease, and gonorrhea, syphilis, so these are some diseases and which are spread through the sexual act. These diseases do not spread by sharing the utensils, sharing the things. They spread through the transfusion of the blood also. They do not spread by the shaking hands. So these are some examples of some sexual diseases. Or these spread through the sexual act or physical contact. And physical contact will be closely physical contact. So diseases which spread through sexual acts are called as sexually transmitted diseases. Examples are AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis, etc. AIDS what disease? AIDS, we are written AIDS. Actually, AIDS can be spread by some other means also. This AIDS can spread by some other means of also, by the use of infected needles, by use of unsterilized blades, by the transfusion of contaminated blood. These are some other means by which this disease may also spread. AIDS can spread by the sexual contact, by the sexual act, as well as by the transfusion of contaminated blood, by sharing of infected needles, by sharing of the common blade. These are some other means by which AIDS can spread, but these diseases can be spread by the sexual act only. So next one, through vectors. Through vectors, so spread through vectors. Next one is the spread through vectors. We can write in one line. Now, one more important disease means by which it can spread. Food spread through carriers. Through carriers are vectors. spread through carriers of the vectors. In nature, there are many organisms which works for the spreading of the diseases. There are many organisms which spread the diseases, from one person to another person. These are called as the vectors or the carriers. They carry diseases or they work as vectors of the diseases. So, the carriers are specific disease causing organisms are called vectors, The carriers are specific disease causing organism is called as the vector. The carriers are of a specific disease causing organism is called vector. So there are, as we know that in case of the malaria, actually malaria is caused by a protozoa, but this disease is spread by the mosquito. So mosquito works as the vector. You know that rabies, it is a virus that causes the disease, and this disease is spread by vectors, is carried by the vector like dogs, monkeys, etc., etc. So we can, you know the name of some vectors and diseases. So you are familiar to the mosquito and vectors. Vectors and diseases. Vectors that spread the diseases, and you know that in case of the mosquitoes actually in case of mosquitoes both males and females are there. Only female mosquito causes the diseases. Male do not cause the disease. It spends the life as vegetarian on the flowers of the plants. While female mosquito having the mouth part for piercing our the skin, by which it can suck the blood or release the pathogen into the blood or take the pathogen from the blood. So in this way, only females works as a vector in case of the mosquito-borne diseases. So in case of mosquitoes, you know that Culex anopheles. Anopheles, Culex, Aedes. Three varieties of the mosquitoes you know very well. So this Anopheles, this causes the disease malaria. This causes the disease malaria. And next is the Culex mosquito. This causes is a filaria, you know filaria, elephantiasis. Filaria or elephantiasis, and these causes the reproductive disease in the Delhi. Dengue, you know dengue disease that caused by the and yellow fever also. And filariasis also. These are the diseases, and this mosquito is the vector, and these are the diseases. Mosquitoes, Anopheles, and Anopheles means when they writing here name, this means all the female. This is female. Not male, but female only. I'll write here properly. Female Anopheles, female Culex, and female Aedes, and flies, you know that the house fly that causes house fly. This is the source of the diseases. House fly is important. It causes the typhoid, diarrhea, cholera, etc. It is spread typhoid, cholera, etc. These diseases are spread by the house fly, and sand fly and the CC fly. This is one is the sand fly and CC fly. CC fly, this is called the sleeping sickness. It causes sleeping sickness, and this causes kala jar. This causes the kala jar. Kala jar, and you know very well one more dog that causes rabies. Dog. Dog that spread the rabies, and one more thing is there, red flea and louse. These are a few examples of diseases and which spread by the. So this is the A, that is the mosquito. This is the bees, housefly, C. Sand fly, D. CC fly, and D. E. Dart. So these are few examples of vector-borne diseases. These are the vector-borne diseases. So these are different means by which diseases are transferred from one person to another person. Thank you. That's for today.